Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. On the previous episode, we were helping the rangers here in the northern part of Brilliant. We still have a couple quests left to do with them. That's what we're gonna do for this episode. And then we'll be ready to head to Lowlands. So I've been doing some crafting to advance my journeyman tier. I do have some scrolls that we can use to make things a little bit easier. And what else can we do? I think we can unequip the Stone of the Tortoise, since we are gonna find enemies that are on level, or we can leave it equipped and let the content out-level us a little bit, and for some extra challenges, and so as to not equip and unequip the Stone of the Tortoise constantly. So I think that one will be a little bit better. Here we are, making our way to the orc encampment. A little bit lost. Yeah, it should be a little bit north. Trying to avoid, well, the bears and the wolves. And yeah, avoid unnecessary fights. This one I didn't see coming. But anyway, that one down too. So here we are at the orc encampment, and well, even though the quest is on level, these mobs aren't. So I think it was a good idea to leave this unequipped. I mean equipped, to leave the Stone of the Tortoise equipped. So we're gonna pull some of these guys. And just bring them down with all the AoEs we have. We did receive a little bit of help. And here's the Red River. We will also need it for one of the quests. Is down. We'll need to keep killing some orcs, but not too many it seems. They are also dropping supplies, I hadn't realized that. There's just one more supply. Should be enough. I don't know what's going on exactly. All night there has been a symphony, or should I say a cacophony, of motorcycles on the outside, and they have been even louder than usual, getting quite annoying. Some of them I think are getting on the mic, and that means if that's too annoying I will need to check that after recording the episode, but if it gets too annoying I will need to take them out. I'm not so good in post, but good enough to remove some of that annoying background noise, because that it takes me a while to do it, of course. And I was hoping to be able to record a couple episodes tonight, but if the noise keeps getting as annoying as it has been so far, then I'll need to stop for a moment and edit the audio a little bit. But in more what shall we say, good news. Switching to the good news, we were able to complete the Orc Slayer for Breeland. I don't know if we will be able to complete the advanced tonight, but we'll see. So that's Defender of Breeland. Nothing too out of the ordinary. The Orc Slayer did. We got at 60, 5 LOTRO points. Regular stuff. Let's ride a horse. And in the meantime, let me check my class deed tabs. Because if you remember from the previous episode, we got a lot of class deeds to take a look at. Maybe we can get gold, get strike not so much. Defensive strike either, but maybe we can complete a gold deed today. We'll see.
What can I do for you?
A cave was carved into the face of the cliffside, you say? It all makes sense now, Beriathan. That must be where Fernie is headed.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Your efforts in the south yielded information about Bill Fernie, a man of Bree with terrible and self-serving ideals. Fernie was working to assist the brigands loyal to Sharky to join with the Tarkib orcs coming from the north. Such an alliance would pinch the resources to Breeland from both sides and spell certain doom for her people. Your efforts here in the north have done much to assist us in seeing that the orcs are broken and their strength diminished. Your recently discovered of a cave built into the cliff face at Kirit Nur leads me to believe that the cave will serve a terrible purpose. A place for Fernie to meet with the orc leaders and facilitate an arrangement to further invade Bree. It seems now that you have been chosen to avert this invasion and shatter this alliance once and for all. You will need to return to the encampment at Kirit Nur and enter the cavern to disrupt the alliance. You must see that the orcs and evil men do not succeed in their plans. Are you prepared?
How can I be of service?
Recovering this much from the orcs will surely help to alleviate much of the suffering that Bree and Trestlebridge have felt from the encroachment into their territories. I thank you much for your efforts. We'll go back to Kirit Nur in just a moment. Right now, let's head back to Rose Thornley, returning the quest of the Red River. I don't think she will get us any other quest for this orc encampment, but don't quote me on that. Let's talk to her and let's see what she has to say.
You startled me.
Rob will be so happy to hear you've done away with that beast of an orc. And I'll thank you too for making the Greenway a safer place. Please accept this reward from both of us. Yeah, no more quests here. But something I realized is that I didn't check what kind of quest these two guys have here.
Would you do something for me?
This is for wolves.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And for boars, so just the regular kill some guys, but not too interested in doing that right now, so let's move on to the Red River's encampment to Kirit Nur and finish the quest there. And And after that, I think we'll be ready to go to the Lowlands, but I might as well finish this skirmish tutorial. And maybe complete some tasks now that we are it. If we head back to Breland, we can get task completed, do the skirmish tutorial, and afterwards I think we'll be ready to continue with the epic quest and get the ride to the Lowlands. Okay, we're ready to enter the cave. I'm not sure if this is a cave you can enter while in combat, so I was taking care of those guys beforehand. But I guess we'll learn soon enough. Okay.
After learning of a plot by Sharky's men to forge an alliance with the orcs encroaching into the Northern Bree-fields, the ranger Citadel sets into motion a plan to break the alliance before it can be established.
Alright, so no need to be out of combat to enter the cave. So I guess that means we can move on with a quest and pull as many brigands as we feel comfortable with. And advance our class dates in the process. So I think, yeah, I think the path is over here. Let's see how many brigands can we pull. Okay. One of these brigands enter anti-exploit mode. A shame, but let's go back to him. Defeat the target chieftain, but the path was not this one. So we need to go back here anyways to kill this guy. It seems combat music has locked out on us. Feels a little bit weird not having any music over the instance, but no biggie. Here we are. And I think this is... You will be given white hand gear and all the food you want. The farmers here are feeding us if they don't want their farms burned. Oh yes, Sharky will protect you from the Iron Crown, have no fear of that. Remember, you've been cut off. Angmar doesn't care what happens to you, but Sharky's men can help you. Right, let's try this again. You orcs will get half-half. We'll give you half of all the loot we take. And it seems that's it. Let's take care of this with them. So Bill Fernie escapes to fight another day. this. Okay, yeah, we can leave the instance, so we don't need to go back to the cave entrance. These shoes, kinda nice. Gonna get them and equip them in just a moment. As soon as I get out of combat, I guess. Okay. Yes, critical strike hadn't grayed out for me. I thought maybe the skill had changed over the years, but it seems it was just a graphical glitch, so... Well, no biggie once again. Just make my way back to Andrek, turn in that quest, and if he doesn't give us any more quest afterwards, we'll pop back to Beriathan with a skirmish tutorial. Something, however, that I forgot to do on the last episode after hitting level 20 was opening this gift that we have. What do we have here? Circlet of Men, Moral and Power Potions tier 3, and the level 30 gift. The Circlet of Men, it looks kinda nice, especially if you don't have many outfit options, but not of much use to us right now. Here's Andrek.
What do you need?
Bernie escaped. That does not bode well, but still things could be worse. Given that the orcs will no longer pose a threat to Breland, we have succeeded here. We will turn our attention towards watching Fernie and his associations at once. Well done. What can we grab in here? I think we can get... Let's get maybe the sword.
Might I take a moment of your time?
While we did not capture Fernie, we did stop the threat for the moment. This will please Citadel, and we should make haste to inform him of this success. Return to his cottage, south along the greenway on the east side of the road, and tell him what you have accomplished. And how far is that? Just 100 meters away? I think we can make that way on foot. No, I think there is no more Dunedain records in here. So, I don't know, maybe we can also do some bit of exploring in the meantime. From West Foley, Blackwall's Roost, that's on Archet, Wood's Edge Ruins, and Southgard Ruins. Okay, I remember where those are. We didn't did the quest that led us there, but maybe we can do that at some ancient cairn and crest and obelisk. Maybe that's on the ruins we have not visited yet. Definitely.
Greetings.
While catching the coward Fernie and presenting him to Greenbrier would have established greater acceptance between us, I am pleased to know that the orcs have been stifled for the moment. Still, we cannot be certain that we have stopped their efforts altogether, and I must ask you to continue your efforts for the moment. Have any other quest for me? I think there's a farm. Well, I think we can skip that one. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this skirmish tutorial, and if we have enough time afterwards, which I think we will do the quests on the Vale of Andrek. That depends how we do with the other ones. For the time being, let's just do some tasks. We have here power passes. I don't think we have. Blackened field, blackened furs, no. In, not enough. Sword, it's broken and blackened. Okay, take this one. Broken hatches. Yes, we should. Wooden maces. We do have those two. Listening essences or listening field. That's another one. Mosey car passes. Pitted finger bones. That's it. We complete our daily task limit.
Greetings.
Just turn all this in.
What can I do for you? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Okay, that's all the quests, the tasks completed. Gonna reset them. And now, let us check. Time for tours. I should have talked to Barleyman. Okay, so let's drop by the vault real quick and drop some items in there.
How can I be of service?
It's literally just a couple items, so let's drop in here the circlet of men we just got. And maybe that was it. Just a short stop. The auction at the vault. And yeah, let's do the skirmish tutorial. So that way we don't get to Moria and have this still pending. Because we'll need to do this for the epic eventually.
Greetings.
The Dranian alerted me that we might have some of your stator reporting into camp today, but I did not initially believe him. I am glad to be proven wrong, Beriathan. Let us not waste time on pleasantries or trivialities, though there is much to do.
Would you do something for me?
We have a situation requiring urgent attention. Brigands and ruffians have used the distractions of the enemy to take over Bree. The people are in dire need. We just received a note of this, and I can see confirmation of Bree as a target in the orders you obtained. You will want to meet with Second Watcher Hitstraw. He has set up a small camp just outside the south gate to monitor the situation. He will fill you in on the rest once you get there. Speak with me again and I will show you to Second Watcher Hitstraw. Go. You will be in good hands with Second Watcher Hitstraw. Listen well to what he has to say. One day it may save your life.
While war raged in the south and the rangers of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Bree.
Okay, so as you see here from the voiceover introducing the skirmish, this one takes place while the rangers of the north were absent. That is during the Volume 3 epic. That is something that is mentioned in the books as well, when Frodo and company come back to Bree and Barleyman tells them of the fight that happened on Bree during winter. So we have skipped a little bit on the timeline, but I rather get this quest done now before I forget about it. But just to be clear, I think this is one of the rare cases in which we will skip ahead on the timeline. I will do my best to do the quest as they come available as they become available or as they become part of the story. So that's why we are not doing epic battles until we get to Helm's Deep, and you get the idea. I did not think help would get here this quickly, but I am grateful to see that it has. I am afraid the situation is currently not very good. Brigands, led in by Bill Fernie and Harry Gottlieb, have taken over much of Bree.
A great war is beginning, and the battles to be fought will be great and perilous. You will not survive. Fortunately, there are soldiers of the free peoples willing to fight by your side. If you call them, they do. Use the horn here. Learn the skill it possesses. Then call forth a soldier to aid you in retaking Bree. Good. Now use your new skill and call forth a soldier of the free peoples.
Very well, so we have the horn skill.
Very good. Now let me share with you the plan of how you're going to reclaim Bree.
Your soldier is a powerful ally in the fight against the encroaching darkness. He will aid you greatly in your battles against the enemy.
Skirmishes against the enemy focus on taking and controlling locations of value and importance around the battlefield. In reclaiming Bree, these locations are the South Gate, the Auction House, and Bill Fernie's home in that order. The gate is well protected, but your soldier will aid you in the battle. If he falls, simply call for another by reusing the skill you learned. If not for my arm, I would be at your side as well. Now go and reclaim Bree.
Can I go now? Yeah, this tutorial does take a while. I will add my voice to that of other players if this somehow could become an account-wide requisite, so that you only need to do this on one character and have this unlocked for all the subsequent characters you create. That will be so much better. But for the time being, as we still need to do this on every single character we create, let's just skip ahead and conclude this as fast as we can. Okay, that's the second control point, but they have launched a counterattack. Brigand is attempting to detonate several black-powered casks at the stables? Okay, not on my watch. Okay, so it's the other way. Everything is covered by snow. Original Cutwit, no, here he is. Okay. Revlon of the Ballard, that's not necessary. Oh, we got the deed completed. Now let's just take care of these two guys. That's it. Report your success to the second watcher Heatstrom.
Good work. The south of Bree is once again free. There is more to do, but it can wait until tomorrow.
You have done much good work here today, Beriathan. There is more to do, but for today let us rest and tend our wounds. Go and rest, you have done much good for the world today, more will be needed tomorrow, but for tonight enjoy the respite. Okay, that's the first half of the tutorial. Second Watcher Hitstro had high praise for what you did in Bree and has requested that you return to help him finish the job. The townsfolk have all gathered within the prancing pony. The brigands are intending to attack without some sort of defense. Well, it would be a slaughter. The time has come to set Bree free once again. The prancing pony, there we go. And let's...
The inhabitants of Bree have spent the occupation holed up within the prancing pony. Angered at their uprising, the brigands have decided to burn them out.
I'm glad to see that you have returned, friend. We have made it here to the prancing pony in your absence and have been holding it, but I fear we won't last much longer. The brigands are coming at us with a vengeance which I cannot match. I'm glad to have you by my side once more.
You will need a stronger ally for this foray. There are many ways soldiers can be trained and outfitted for battle. Archers, warriors, protectors, sages, bannermen, and herbalists are all willing to answer your call. For this battle, a warrior will be to our best advantage. Will? Tom, come out here for a moment. Speak to Will, purchase the warrior role trait. Then speak to Tom and complete the soldier's training.
Alright, so... that's it. Well, let's call the warrior.
Very good. Warrior will increase our offensive capability and allow us to cut through waves of enemies.
Oftentimes during skirmishes, such as these, you will find you have other allies, such as myself, aiding you in your battle. In some cases, if those allies fall, you will lose the skirmish.
Will, Tom, get back inside. We'll handle this.
Let's take care of this, guys, and be done with this tutorial.
Respite before their assault continues.
We often know little about the enemy's forces or where exactly they may come from. From scouting, I know that we are facing brigands, half-orcs, and wolves of varying skill and strength. But I do not know what combination of those might come at us at any point. Stay on your guard and be prepared to alter your defense at any moment to best defend against the enemy's assaults.
The enemy employs a number of terrible lieutenants, specially trained enemies with unique skills. It is difficult to know which lieutenants march with the enemy until they arrive on the battlefield. I caught a glimpse of a large orc with this force. Be prepared, it could come at any time.
Yeah, I'm always ready. Let's just be done with it.
Come again.
And here's the lieutenant.
Of respite before their assault continues.
Okay. Oh. That orc was one of the lieutenants I was picking up. You did well to defeat it.
As you encounter and defeat more lieutenants, you will learn more about how they affect the battlefield. What you can do to expose and exploit their individual weaknesses. They all have at least one.
Okay, let's do the next assault, please.
I believe we are nearing the end of this battle. Defeat this assault and we will be free once more. Here they come!
that it? What else are we missing? Okay. This is the guy that escaped on the previous skirmish. Sometimes I forget that. They escape.
They have been vanquished.
And that would be it for the tutorial, I hope. Bree is safe. You have done us a great service by aiding the cause. I could have held for a short time, but that have worked with Beriathan and Harvey Goatleaf surely would have done me in, and had I been alone. I thank you greatly for your aid.
Near the major locations of Middle-earth, you will find skirmish camps. Bree, Rivendell, and Thorin's Hall, to name a few. There you can barter your skirmish marks for new and better soldier traits and gear and equipment for yourself. Safe travels, my friend. Perhaps we will meet again in another skirmish against the enemy. For now, I salute your courage.
I thank you again for your help in freeing Bree. It will be long before what you have done is forgotten. Okay, thank you so much, yeah. A bit tedious after a while, but
What do you
necessary. So, you have done well, Beriathan. Bree is safe, and more importantly, the townsfolk alive. Not many could have managed to do both. The war has started, and I feel you will be more than a simple pawn in the events and battles to come. Scattered around Middle-earth are camps like this one. They are places where opportunities to fight and win skirmishes against the enemy can be found, and gratitude and rewards for service can be earned. The enemy does not rest, does not waver, does not stop in his quest to claim all of Middle-earth for his own. You must not stop fighting back. Welcome to the war, Beriathan. Oh. What can we get? I think the sage would be fun. Let's try that one. So yeah, the skirmish manual. That'll be it. What next? I think we can go talk to a Parliament Battleboard inside the pony, turn in the quest that we have with him, just to clear that out of the quest log. And afterwards, yeah, I think afterwards we can go back to Citadel and take the hordes to Candace's camp, continue the epic. But as I was telling you a few minutes ago, we'll begin the Lonelands epic with Candace on the next episode. So I think this will be an episode shorter than usual, a little bit uneventful. I don't like to use that word, but yeah, the skirmish tutorial does take a lot of time.
Oh, so much to do.
You have returned, and with stories to tell, I imagine. I look forward to hearing them. I am a bit busy right now. I am sure you understand. If the point is to keep running, you know I must run right along with her. I am sure the folk of Brilland are grateful for your help, friend. Your good name will be spreading even now. Your reputation in these parts growing by the minute. You are welcome in Brilland and in the pony whenever you desire to visit. Good job and good day to you. How are we going with our reputation? Come on, just 20 more, 300 more. Okay, I think that's the request we can do real quick to get us 300 reputation with the Men of Bree before we on.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Hello there, I am in need of assistance from one not too familiar with the upper class here in Britain. I collect pottery from the ruins of the Kingdom of Arnor. Well, to be honest, I purchased the pottery. It is a sign of my standing, and for years I'd have had a greater and higher quality collection than that dreadful Mirabella Underhill. The man from whom I purchased the pottery is named Candide Brightwood. I haven't heard from him for a dreadfully long time, and I'm worried about my next delivery, and about Mr. Brightwood's well-being, of course. I need someone to carry a letter to Kandak at the Forsaken Inn. Look for the inn along the Greatest Road just past the Midgewater Marshes. Mirabella will visit me soon, and if I have nothing new to show her, I will look a fool. You don't want that, do ya? Well, since we are already going there, there's no harm on delivering the letter. I think we can get the quest from Lofar the Dwarf. Not doing the whole quest chain, or maybe we can just for completion's sake and saying that we have some extra time. I don't know, we'll see. Point is, I just want to get that reputation deed with Breland completed.
Might I take a moment of your time?
But I'm not sure
Would you do something for me?
which one will be the
My
best to do
glorious
so.
beard, won't you give me even a
This one
moment?
doesn't have reputation, and
Would
this
you
one
do
doesn't
something
either.
for me?
So since we are out of luck, so at some point we'll get additional brave reputation, I guess. I'm not gonna bother with it too much. Let's just look for Citadel and take the ride. Or even doing some of the quests with the knight at Thornley's farm just for that reputation. Let's check that really quick. Get 300 reputation, get some points and some rep before moving on. Whoever gets me
Might I take a moment of your time?
the food bears in the Northern Bree-fields, okay? Have you seen the birds around here? They stumble so close to the farm both day and night that I think they are either growing tame or worse. If they continue to come closer to the farm, then it is possible they will attack, and if we put the horses in their stable before then, well, the Thornleys will certainly lose much. If you are willing, I can offer up some coin for thinning out the birds around the area. You will find the birds I am speaking of roaming about from the old Greenway Fort in the east through the Brandywine Hills in the west. Return to me when you've culled this lot. Okay, might as well do the other two, right?
Could I speak with you a moment?
Greetings, friend. Did the missus send you over to talk to me? I've told her time and again, Mr. Thornley, too, the horses will get spooked if we bring them in with what goes on here at night. There are wolves all about these lands, and they've attended to the west where the Brandy Hills begin to rise in the distance. Until we thin out the number of wolves, we cannot reach the horses being moved here. If we thin out their number, I will think about bringing the horses out here to the farm. I'll even pay to get the help we need. Interested? And finally,
Stay a moment.
the others are concerned about the carnivores talking about these lands, but I am worried about the boars. They are certainly capable of eating meat, but it is their bedding habits that concern me. The number of boars in these lands is enough to trample down the surrounding fields and destroy the food supply we need for the animals. It is for this reason that I would ask you to hunt the boars. Will you help? Everyone wants me to hunt boars, and even though I'm resisting that as much as I can, I find myself killing and killing more wolves and boars. So no point in resisting that, I guess. So let's try and make this quick, actually. So that means let's pull as much boars, bears and wolves as I want. And let's thin their numbers really quick. But I'm not willing to run too far away, otherwise some of these bears would reset. Right, so we are halfway through with the bears. But the other two, not so much. But I think precise blow should be enough to take care of this bear. Just to get this all the way up here for this war. Come on, attack. Thankfully I already have steadfast and breakdown of the stun and dazes that all these animals like to do. Hallelujah. Here they are, all of them dead. Missing 3 bears. Halfway through with the wolves. That side. Okay, I think that guess will be spamming forced march as much as possible to go quicker with this. Plenty of wolves in here. How many are we missing? Like 5 of them? Should be good here. That way we can also advance our classes just a little bit longer. Done with the wolves. Bears. There should be. Bears over here. Here it is. Perfect. And now the boars. How many are we missing? 10 boars. So plenty of calling to do. Cannot find the boars soon enough, I might as well just pull in an eye and forget about them. Because that now that we have begun the quest, I would feel better if I'm able to complete it. But it seems boars are a little bit scarce right now. There's another one. We're here. There you. And there's another one here. Halfway with the boars, where else can we go to find these guys? Bears. Oh, okay, here's one. Let me see, how are we going with goat? Just 6 more. But yeah, I think we're gonna get that deed completed as well. Now that we're back here on the farm.
How can I be of service?
You did well, and I did make a promise to offer you pay, but I cannot say that I am willing to bring the horses here yet. Look around you, see them out there, bears. I truly think that they are the greatest threat we face here in Breland. Surely I do. Okay, but now we are friend with the Men of Bree, and we have a travel discount. And 10 LOTRO points. Here we are. Friend with the Men of Bree, now we must earn ally. But the Men of Bree now consider us a trusted and a valued friend. We got the travel discount. Let's find more boars. See where they are. Come on, just 4 more boars. 4 more uses of goat to get that skill done. That class did, I mean. I mean, you've been giving me boars ever since I came to Bree, a lot of quests to kill boars, and now you cannot get me 4 more of the things to take care of. Let's get the silver. Oh jeez, please. Queen's Farmstead, I don't remember. But okay, here's 1 board. Just missing 3 more. Hopefully they will respawn shortly. I want to start killing more of the other animals just to have the boars respawn. I'd rather wait to find another one. Here it is. 2 more boars indeed. Just missing 1. They didn't count me those? Oh, come on. You know what? Let's kill the bear and complete a class date and forget about rules altogether. Perfect. So, got it completed, work with code, 5 LOTRO points, and a new class did. Tier 1. You remember from last episode we did get the tier 2, and I think I have not spent that last trade point. I don't remember. I'll check in just a moment. Let's turn this quest.
How can I be of service?
It's good to know that the number of wolves has been reduced. Still, these hills seem to be crawling with wildlife not usually seen this close to inhabited land. There must be something that has them all spooked. Well, right now I will say let's forget about boars. And let's just pick the right. Let me check, did I spend? No, I didn't. So let's get a new year of physical mastery. Don't think we're gonna ever go back to have this quest completed. Let's forget about it. So I think this would be a great moment to call it a wrap and the end of the episode. So on next episode, Beriathan will finally get to the Lone Lands and start checking what has been happening over there. There's plenty of interesting stuff to come, but for right now, this would be the end of today's episode. Thank you once again for watching Citadel Guard Adventures. Take care and stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.